doing the thing with my eyes.
That's what you're doing? Can we just go? Welcome to What the Fuck is in the Box, the show where we take a couple minutes to show you what comes in the box from the lovely products you buy from Dow Technologies.
Where are we?
I have no clue where we are. Sounds wintry. Feel like we're in some kind of blizzard. It's very cold. It's very cold. It's very cold.
Oh, man.
What did you bring, Eric?
What did I bring? Wait,
Who are you?
You got to do the... You are so out of your game.
Who are you?
Off your game.
Out of my...
Out of your game, out of your head. We're right there again. That's right. I'm Eric Friedman.
Oh, hi, Eric Friedman.
Hey, who are you?
I'm Drew Fisher.
Drew Fisher,
I
soon to be
remember.
gone.
You're very excited about that.
Taking this thing
You
over.
love
It's
it.
going to be mine.
You love it.
It's going to be mine. We're going
Okay.
to change the entire format.
Now.
We're going to get
what-
microphones back instead. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Should be me that goes.
What'd you bring with us, Eric?
Well, the Sonos Roam and the Sonos Roam charger.
What kind of
the
charger?
inductive charger. That's right.
That is right. These are the new Sonos products that have come out recently. We decided to show two different products because they do go together, but these are separate products, right?
What would you say they go together like, Drew?
Peanut butter and jelly.
That was the easy one.
Yep.
What else?
I got nothing. Chicken and waffles.
Nice.
Biscuits and gravy.
Who eats chicken and waffles?
French fries and burgers.
Stop. Stop.
Collaborate in this.
Speaking of hamburgers, hold on one second. Yes, thank you for coming to Bob's Burgers. Can I help you? What size? Large? $4.92. Please drive through.
All right. So the Sonos Roam, which is kind of the baby brother
portable
to
speaker,
the
yeah.
Move,
Yeah.
right? Move
right.
was the Bluetooth option wireless speaker that they came out with about a year ago. Obviously, a much larger, more expensive, more full range speaker. They came out with a much smaller one called the Roam.
Right. Because it goes further.
Further, different price point, easier to carry, easier to take along. Box-wise, really kind of a nice look. They went with more of that brown box kind of look now. I kind of call it the California-y look.
Dude, you got the best barrels ever, dude. Just like you pull in and you just get spit right out of them. And you just drop in and just smack the lip. Whoop-ah! Drop down, snap. Ah!
That's kind of the theme they went with on these instead of the nice high gloss packages that they normally do.
You are reaching.
Really? You
I
don't
love
think
it.
so?
Yeah,
Come
this
on,
is very. This
like,
screams California to me.
It speaks like Beach Boy to me, no?
I'm with you. I'm with you. I
don't
like
think
it.
you are, but I appreciate you acting like you are.
That's great.
All right, overall packaging, obviously very nice. Does have hang tags on it if you want to do it in a retail showroom, but for most of our people, it's going in the back of a truck. It will stack nice and neat in a truck. So, taking off our...
How many of those would you say would fit in the normal freezer in a 30 cubic feet
So Eric is
refrigerator?
doing this because his one skill as a human being is that he can look at a space and know how many boxes will fit in it. That's what
14
he's got.
was the answer.
That's
I looked it up
skill.
online before we started.
That's the skill he's got.
14.
Hey, you're not allowed to take that.
Well, I see a certain kitten still knows how to scratch.
What are
sorry.
these? What do you got here? Go on, go
Alrighty, we got the charger here,
sure.
charging cable, and the startup manual for the Roam.
Okay, so I will say this because I've had experience with the Roam. The manual is very, very important for the Roam.
Beeping.
It does require you to set it up and link it to a system using S2 prior to using it.
Yeah.
So even though it does have Bluetooth capability, you do need to go through the initial setup prior to ever being able to access Bluetooth. So
For what it's worth, you mentioned S2. What is S2?
sorry, yeah, S2 is a second generation application. So there is the S1 app for a lot of the legacy users. About a year and a half ago, they transitioned into a new app. If you have legacy equipment, though, they allow you to still use the original S1 app. But S2 is going to be for all products moving forward. This is obviously one of those products. So to get this product to work, you do need to be in an S2 environment, and you do need to get it synced into the Sonos app prior to using it.
How do you know if the items that you have at home are S1 or S2?
So if you ever download the S2 app, it will automatically check all the items in your house and tell you which ones are and which ones are not S2 eligible.
Is there another way?
Sure.
Serial number.
Okay.
That's right. The
You
first
can do
couple of digits on the serial number give you the year. Previous to 2016 is going to be the S1, and
Okay.
post is the S2.
That will work too. That was good, Eric. It's very good. So as far as the Roam itself, obviously, as you can tell, it's the smallest speaker they've ever come out with. Very easy to travel. Does come with a nice little bag that you can keep and travel with it. But the overall speaker is very nice, very sleek. Did go to kind of that mesh grill on it. And it is really designed for two orientations, either vertical or horizontal. And the main reason is obviously the buttons are on top, right? So what do you want to, you know a couple features on this, right?
So it obviously has a really long battery life on these, right? You've got the 10-hour battery life on these. It's got the bumpers on the side so that you can, I'm not going to do it, drop it if you want. If you want to drop it, you can, but you shouldn't. But it should be fine. In addition to that, it's IP67 rated, right?
Yep.
So that's a full waterproof.
Yep.
Drop it in, I think, a few meters for a few minutes.
Yep.
Or longer.
So obviously probably not great to do that, but it is tested and rated for it. I never say to throw electronics underwater, no matter what they say.
Should we try it?
No, we should not.
On the video?
No, we should not try it.
Okay, we won't.
I will say that there's one button on the back, right? So that is one of the big differentiating features from the Move. The Move does have a few buttons on the back, one to switch between Bluetooth mode and wireless mode, and then one to power the unit up. This only has one button, which means there is a press sequence that you should make your customers aware of. Tapping it once for about a second will turn it on.
Or sleep.
Or sleep if it's already on. Holding it for 3 seconds and letting it go will switch between Bluetooth and wireless, and there is an audible tone. So when you hold it for 3 seconds, you'll hear one beep. You let go, and that will switch it between Bluetooth and wireless mode. And then if you hold it for a full 5 seconds, it shuts it all the way off.
Going off completely. That's right. Because when you're sending it into sleep, it's in standby so that you have the ability to essentially wake it quickly, right?
Still using a little bit of power, so it's good to know. If you're in the sleep mode, you are still using a trickle power from it, so it will start to drain slowly over time. If you really want this thing to be up and ready and it's something you plan on using out of the house more than in the house, then you'd want to full power off. If it's something that you're going to use their wireless docking station for,
yes. Do I get to open
then
this?
it is something you could easily put to sleep and put right onto the docking station. Eric, why don't you tell us about the wireless charging station?
The inductive wireless charging station that has the built-in magnets to make sure that it's seated properly and charging correctly.
I'm very excited to try it out.
I think you just learned all that you need to know about it.
Also, just noting as he's getting this out, it is a USB-C connection, which does allow for a much faster charge. So that is a nice feature too. Oh, and you can put two into a stereo pair. So also important to know, feature set-wise.
And what do we got? Well, you got that speaker in front of you for the mid-range and the tweeter. And
It's got a tweeter and a mid-range on it.
one of each.
One of
got
each.
it. That's right. And the 2 Class H amps, right?
Yeah, 2 Class H amplifiers in it. And again, it does switch orientation, vertical and horizontal. And there are, it's hard to probably tell from the camera, but there are visible buttons up here for volume up, volume down, play, and then microphone, because it does have the smart assistance built into it.
That's right. That's right. There you
Was
go.
it satisfying?
And you can see the
I
magnet
wanted
in there.
to do it.
Well, so I wasn't sure when I brought this out of the box. You can see it's concave on one side and a little rounded on the other. So I wasn't exactly positive until double checking on which way it was going to seat up. But
So
fits
it's
in there,
nice.
and then the magnet grabs onto it to make sure it is going to charge.
Yeah, and to your point, one side's got that magnet, the other side doesn't, so it makes it nice and easy, and it's a nice, clean, finished look if you're going to use these in your house. And it does have a quick pickup feature, which is really neat with these, where you can go to an existing Sonos speaker that's playing music. If this gets near it within the proximity of it and you push a button, it
You'll
automatically picks up that music and you can walk away with it. So a really cool feature that these have that other speakers don't or haven't yet.
Yeah, so if you're outside by the pool, you bring it back in. Basically, you don't have to open up your app and mess around with joining into other rooms.
Really neat piece.
The other thing that I've heard with this that's really important, you know, the benefit that you get on all the other speakers is TruePlaying it, right?
Very
Based on the size, based on the type of speaker that it is, you're going to get a lot out of it when you TruePlay it. It's going to make a big sonic difference on it.
Yeah, a lot of people haven't used that feature as much as they should, and as integrators, that's one of the things we hope you guys bring out to your customers is taking a more retail product like this and making it a custom product. And doing that side, that TruePlay side, drastically changes the way the drivers work, and it drastically takes advantage of those Class H amplifiers that are in there. So that's a really cool feature. All you need is a cell phone to do it in the app, and you can get right in there and go. So we highly recommend that, especially if they're going to be on the base station. That's a great feature.
How long have we been waiting for these, right? Sonos has done an amazing job coming out and really widening the lineup for all of the needs of the integrators. You've got everything, and that's actually their slogan now, right? Their line is listen better, right? And they're trying to create an experience for everybody where you can listen better. You can have any music you want anywhere in the house. They're doing home theater, indoor, outdoor. It's pretty incredible what they've put together
You
nowadays.
go back a couple of years, even on the software side, they used to force you through their application. And
Yep.
while they prefer you to go through the application, you can use pretty much any music app now. You can use, Apple AirPlay 2 on these things. You've got a ton of options.
Yep, yep. That's great. I'm excited. I can't wait to hear it.
So what are we doing with this one?
We're going to give this one away.
Ooh.
Well, not give it away. We've got to raffle it away.
Okay.
That's right.
All right.
Right. So people are going to have to like the show, comment, and subscribe.
Both items.
Both items?
Both
You get
items.
the charger and the speaker.
Yep. We're not going to just give
I'm
someone
going to keep the plug.
Get them both.
And this little velvet. It looks like a little
Person.
man
I
here.
thought the same thing.
It's
I was
like a
like,
little
what's the
guy.
little
now.
person for? I don't even know.
What is that? That looks just like an enormous
Wang! Pay attention.
I was distracted by that enormous flying.
Dick,
Yeah.
take a look out of starboard.
Oh my God, it looks like a huge...
Pecker!
Oh, yeah.
Very nice.
Okay.
So you've got to go ahead and comment
Sorry.
down there with your dealer name or number to let us know who you are. Hopefully you tell us you like the show because we appreciate that. But any questions you guys have, we can answer down there for you as well. Eric is personally going to answer those for you. Right? Yep.
Absolutely. I'm happy to do that.
Who do you think?
Alberto. I'm going to thank Alberto. That's who I'm thanking. Who are you thanking?
I'm going to stick with Alberto as
That's
well.
a good
It's
idea. Thanks,
answer.
Alberto.
Thank
We
you,
appreciate
Alberto.
it.
We
Very
really
nice of you.
appreciate it.
We'll see you people later.
Later, next time.
You guys speak-
like the next episode.
The next episode.
It'll
Will
actually-
you be here?
If they stay here, it'll just continue and play the next episode for them. Just don't go anywhere. Just stay right there.
3, 2,
Click subscribe though. And then
next
stay there.
episode.
Next episode. Ready?
Next
and then the
episode?
counter. Ready? The counter. 2, 1, 2, 3. Next episode.
Wow, that monster really hit deep, didn't it?
It did.
See you guys later.